following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
For the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here for the Park Rapids Panthers and the Crosby Ironton Rangers here on Thursday Night Volleyball on Magnitude Sports. I see we need to make an adjustment there to our lineup graphic. So we're going to do that really quick.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back here at Park Rapids High School. Getting ready for Thursday Night Volleyball here on Magnitude Sports as we got the Park Rapids area Panthers and the Crosby Ironton Rangers. Both of these teams almost mirror images of each other as far as win-loss record goes. Panthers have one more loss than the Rangers do. Rangers come into this matchup 4-10 on the season, and the Park Rapids area Panthers come in at 4-11 on the season. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
All right, welcome back once again. It's the 4-10 Crosby Ironton Rangers taking on the 4-11 in Park Rapids area Panthers in this mid-state conference matchup here for MSHSL High School Volleyball tonight. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Thank you for joining in, whether you're tuning in to cheer on the Rangers or if you're cheering on the Panthers. We hope that you enjoy the broadcast, and if there's only one thing that you don't enjoy, it would be maybe the final numbers on the scoreboard. Outside of that, we hope that you enjoy the broadcast regardless of the outcome. So Thank you once again for tuning in. Let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard. The Crosby Ironton Rangers, as I mentioned, 4-10 overall in the season. 0-2 in section play, 0-4 in the Mid-State Conference play. 0-5 on the road, and they are 4-5. All 4 of their wins have come on their home court this year. Gives them a QRF rank of 37.8 and a class rank of 106 and a state rank of 337. They would start their first, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches were a loss before they'd pick up their first win in the Crosby tournament. They would drop the first 2 sets of that, first 2 matches of that Crosby tournament to Little Falls and Ada Bora West. And then they'd pick up their first win of the year with a 2-1 victory over Deer River, and they'd follow that up with a 2-0 sweep of East Central back on September 17th, a Saturday, a day where they played 4 volleyball matches in a row. Come out of that tournament, fall to Pequot Lakes 3-0, and then they'd battle out 2 5-setters on September 26th and 27th, winning 3-2 against Pillager and 3-2 against Hill City, both of those games at home. And then they would have 2 more games at home against Staples Motley and Verndale on September 29th, and Verndale to kick off the month of October. They would fall in both those matches 3-0, bringing them into tonight's matchup with Park Rapids. It's the first of 2 road games after tonight for the Rangers. They go on the road on October 11th at Swanville, and then they go back home October 13th against Carleton. They wrap up the regular season on Tuesday, October 18th at Moose Lake Willow River, and that'll be in Moose Lake. So that is a look at the Crosby Ironton Rangers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Park Rapids Panthers now. Once again, 4-11 on the season for the Panthers. They are 1-2 in section play. They are also 0-4 in the Mid-State Conference. 1-6 when playing on the road, but they have not won at home. They're 0-3. They're 3-2 and playing on a neutral court. It gives them a QRF ranking of 45.9, class rank of 89, state rank of 290. They would lose their first game of the year on the road at Nevis 3-1, and then bounce off that with a 3-1 win over the Roseau Rams in Roseau. And they'd come home with their home opener against 2 tough teams, Bemidji and Detroit Lakes, and they'd drop them both 3-0. Go back on the road, take on the Sabika Trojans, fall 3-0, and then back home against a very, very talented and very good Pequot Lakes team. Score a 3-0 loss in that matchup. Then they would go to the Walker tournament, pick up 2-0 wins over Black Duck and Bertha Hewitt, falls 2-1 to Southridge, win 2-0 over Royalton, and fall 2-1 to Staples Motley. That was back on September 17th. Coming out of that tournament, they have lost 4 straight. A 3-0 sweep on the road against the Perham Yellow Jackets, and then a 3-1 loss on the road at Staples Motley, and a 3-0 loss on the road at Thief River Falls, and a 5-set, falling a little bit short in 5 sets to the Attican Turkeys back on September 29th. That brings them into tonight's matchup here against Crosby Ironton. So it's the Panthers' first matchup of October. After tonight, they go on the road, Wadena Deer Creek, and they are not going to be an easy opponent to take on, as Wadena Deer Creek has been absolutely fabulous this year. So we'll see how that one pans out. And then back home, a game you can watch here on Magnitude Sports against the Barnesville Trojans. And then they go up north on October 17th to wrap up the regular season against East Grand Forks. So that is a look at the Park Rapids area Panthers. Once again, the Panthers 4-11, the Rangers 4-10. Your opening announcements and starting lineups all coming up here in about a minute on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
do something with your hair?
All right, welcome back. Starting lineups just around the corner here. Here's your PA announcer. We'll take another break at the national anthem. Actually, I think the national anthem is going to be played by the band, so if that's the case, we'll keep it here.
At this time, we ask you to rise and ask you to please rise, remove your hat, and face our nation's flag as we now play our national anthem.
All right. Nice job by the band for the national anthem. We're starting lineups coming up right now. I'll start with Crosby Ironton.
Our athletics training services tonight are provided by CHI St. Joseph's. Experience better health. And now for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Park Rapids Education and Activities Foundation. First, for the non-starters, for the Rangers. Number 1, Shannon Sturwell. Number 5, Ava Burba. Number 6, Abigail Kramer. Number 11, Rachel Peppenfuss. Number 13, Annabelle Goldberg. Number 17, Leah Erickson. Number 19, Caitlin Wantry. Number 20, Corey Nixon. Number 21, Ella Goldberg. And number 21, Olivia Rudolph. And now for the starters for the Rangers. Number 2, Jada Mitchell. Number 3, Josie Schaefer. Number 4, Samantha Hashi. Number 8, Anna Pickering. Number 9, Shanae Andrews. And number 10, libero Madison Howard Thompson. And number 15, Bryn Olhurst. And now the starting lineups for your Park Rapids Panthers. Beginning with the non-starters. Number 1, Haley Kerr. Number 6, Tori Hansen. Number 7, Natalie Gloria. Number 10, Daisy Kurtz. Number 11, Allison Schultz. Number 13, Macy Lund. And number 14, Kylie Persons. And now the starting lineups for your Park Rapids Panthers. Number 3, Erica Sellen. Number 4, Riley Pike. Number 2, Abby Phelps. Number 8, Chloe Trepar. Number 12, Anna Gillenay. And number 5, Haley Eicher.
All right, so there's your starting lineups for the Panthers and the Rangers as we get ready to go here from Park Rapids High School. Best of 5 sets. Both of these teams having trouble playing beyond 3, so we'll see how that plays into tonight's matchup here with two teams that are on paper, pretty much identical. Maybe a slight edge to the Rangers. Just looking at past scores, this is actually the first time in my high school career that I've seen any team of any sport from Crosby Ironton. So we wish you the best of luck, and we hope that you enjoy the broadcast tonight here. I want to say thanks to one of the parents for helping me out with a player who wasn't on the roster that I had, which would be number 3, Josie Schaefer. So got all the information on her from one of the parents, and certainly appreciate that. Looks like we're good on everybody else at the moment. And we got to reset our scoreboard here. And we're underway. And the first point is scored there by Riley Pike. And Riley Pike will get the first kill and the first point of the game here as the Park Rapids Panthers are on the board. It'll be Riley Pike serving too. And it goes in, or check that. It's a point. It fell to the ground for an ace apparently. I was looking down at my roster, and I did not even see that happen. And there's another one. 2 for 2 serving, 2 aces for Riley Pike. And a quick 3-0 lead here for Park Rapids. And she will serve another one. That is 3 in a row. 3 for 3 serving with 3 aces. She did this last time Magnitude Sports was here. I believe it was in the second set. And 3 is where it'll stop. So she's tied her own record, and she's tied the Magnitude record twice now with 3 back-to-back aces. Still a lot of volleyball to play. Middle of the net, it's over, and that one's down for a kill. And it's 5-1 now in favor of Park Rapids. Serving was Anna Ulanimi. And it's another point for Park Rapids, and they take a 6-1 advantage here in this set. Ulanimi serves again. Punch back over. Nice recovery there by the Panthers. A little barrel Madison Auer Thompson is in the white jersey for Crosby Ironton. It falls to the floor, and it's another point here for Park Rapids. 7-1 now in favor of and that goes into the net, and it's 7-2. Back to serve here is Josie Schaefer. That one's over. It'll be set by Pike for the middle net attack that goes into the net. That's 7-3. So Schaefer will go back and serve again. But a timeout first, so we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back. Eight-3 score, make it 8-4. Getting the kill there for Crosby Ironton is Hannah Pakarinen. That cuts the lead in half here. Going back to the serve is the libero Madison Thompson. Her serve is into the net, and it's 9-4 on the service error. Serve comes from Sellen, and that'll be a double touch at the net. And that is now 10-4 in favor of Park Rapids. So Erica Sellen, a senior, will go back and serve again. Nice hard serve over the net, and it's tipped down in front. Nicely done there. I believe that was number 9, who's not on my roster. So it's 11-4. And that goes into the net, and it's 11-5. I'll send the serve back over to Crosby Ironton. Thompson back to serve. Oh, no, she'll give the serve up, actually. It'll go into the hands of Keena Sturwalt. Sturwalt standing serve is over. Now they'll set it up, pushed over there by... Once again, I don't have that number on my jersey, on my roster for Park Rapids. That one's over and down, and it's a point here for the Panthers. 12-5. Samantha Hatchie with the serve here for the Rangers. Near side of the service line, it's over. They'll set it up, and it's pushed over and out of bounds on the attack, and that's a point for the Rangers. 12-7 now your score. Hatchie will serve it again. Serve is over and just out of bounds. Just barely over that back line. 13-7, Panthers up. Home set it here. That's Riley Pike. That one is dug out by Mitchell. It's punched over there by the Rangers' Cheyenne Andrews, and it's a point. It's 13-8 now. Serve this time will go back into the hands of Cheyenne Andrews. Her running hop serve at the middle of the service line. Call it a jump serve, I call it a hop. Set up near side attack here for Schaefer, and it is no good. It's out of bounds and a point for the Panthers, 14-8. Riley Pike on the serve here for the Panthers. She had 3 aces on her first 3 serves of the match. Pike will set it up now for a far side attack, and that is punched back over, but a lift will be called. And there will be 15-8 on the touch violation. Pike will serve it again. And there's another ace. It's her 4th ace of the night. She has more points from the service line than any other player for either team right now from any aspect of the court. That one's punched down by another, that's Yelanimi, number 12. 17-8. Back over in 2, Pike set it up, far side attack, out of bounds, too far, and it's a point for the Rangers, and that makes it 17-9. And that attack goes into the net, and that is a point for the Rangers. 17-10 now. Near side attack is not, it's on the wrong side of the net. And it's another point for the Rangers. 17-11. Now, as the Rangers have crawled within 6. On the serve is Bryn Hollenhorst. Hollenhorst's serve is over. Pike will punch it up and over on the second touch. It's dug out by a player I'm going to get confirmation on here pretty soon. And sent back over there by Pakarinen. And just over the back line, it's a point for the Panther, or for the Rangers, excuse me. 17-12 now your score. So the Rangers will get the serve. Back to serve here is Cheyenne Andrews. No, I take that back. It's Bryn Hollenhorst. Pike on the second touch will set up. Far side attack is over. That one is dug out. And now going up on the attack there, Schaefer, and Schaefer, was it tipped? No, it wasn't. It's out of bounds and a point for the Panthers. 18-12 now as they continue to hang on to a 6-point advantage here. And back to serve for the Panthers is Yelanimi. R. Thompson makes first contact, and the Rangers can't get it back. And it's a point here for the Panthers. 19-12 now here in set number 1. No ties or lead changes yet, outside of 0-0, but that one doesn't count in that particular category. That ball hits the ceiling, now sent back over. Pike will set it up on the second touch. Middle of the net attack is blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. And that is a point for Park Rapids. 20-12 now. Yelanimi serves it over. But set there by Hollenhorst and sent back over, and it's out of bounds. Oh no, it was tipped. So it's a point and a kill for the Rangers, 20-13. Schaefer with the serve. Pike will set it up. Far side attack, bumped over, free ball. First touch there by Hatchie. And now they'll set it up for Hatchie on the attack. Dug out, Pike sends it back over on the second touch. Now they'll set it up for a far side attack. Dug out by Pike. Valoria on the second touch sends it back over for the Panthers. Now sent back by the Rangers. Pike will set it up there, and sending it over was Abby Feltz. I believe that's Abby Feltz, wearing number 5 anyway. And that one's out of bounds. 20-14 now. And once again, Josie Schaefer on the serve here for the Rangers. Down by 6, and that was nice recovery there. It was nearly an ace. Sent back over. Our Thompson, there we go. Punched back over by Pike. Now sent right back over and out of bounds, and a point for the Panthers. 21-14 as the Panthers go up by 7. They'll set it up. Pushed over there by Pacarinin. And the Panthers get the point. 22-14. Chloe Tretbar with the serve. Pike will back set it near side, blocked at the net as Valoria tried to send it over on the tack. Our Thompson now the set here, and that is Hatchie, I believe. Yep, Hatchie, and she'll get the kill. Nice job there by Samantha Hatchie. 22-15 our score. Now we Madison Our Thompson on the serve here for the Rangers. That one's over successfully. Pike will set it up. Middle and the attack is over and down. And that is unidentified player number 2 with the kill. 23-15 our score. Short serve, had to dig it out, and the Rangers cannot get it back over. And that makes it set point here for the Panthers at 24-15. Erica Sellen on the serve. And it's tipped over and down, and they'll win it. We'll go to set 2. Right after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Set 1 goes to the Panthers 25-15. And they now lead the match 1-0. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Do something with your hair?
right, welcome back. (25-15) in that first set. And we move on to set number 2. Other updates from scores right now. Wadena Deer Creek also won by the same score, 25-15 over Verndale in set 1. Another game on Magnitude Sports tonight is the Perham Yellow Jackets taking on the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels. And right now they are still in their pregame show. They have not started yet, so that will be one of the late games tonight. If you want to catch that one, it is available on Magnitude Sports. Here, Park Rapids lead 1-0. Other games tonight, Breckenridge is at home taking on the Holly Nuggets. Let's see here. St. Cloud Tech is at home taking on the Fergus Falls Otters. And then that's it for nearby matches anyway. Got some jersey corrections there figured out, and now we should be good to go here in set number 2 as the first point goes to the Rangers, courtesy of Josie Schaefer. Jump serve over. That's a nice, powerful jump serve, too. Sending it back was Valoria, and it was tipped. It's a point for the Park Rapids Panthers, and it's 1-1. So this 1-1 score is the first tie of the match so far. Serves over. Howard Thompson makes first contact. Now they'll bump set it. Chasing after it there was Hollenhorst. And it will not go over, and it'll be 2-1 in favor of the Panthers as they take the first lead change of the match. That serve is over. Bump set it, middle of the net attack there for Pakarinen. Kept alive there by the Panthers, now sent back over to the Rangers. Bump set, going after there with Schaefer. She'll tip it over, and it'll fall down for the kill, and it's 2-2. Back to serve now, Bryn Hollenhorst, the senior. Her serve is over. Pike will set up to the far side attack. Blocked at the net there, stays on the Panthers' side. Another far side attack is pushed over, and it finds the floor, and that is Haley Eichens with the kill. 3-2 in favor of the Panthers. And a whistle, and the back judge is waving the flag, and they're saying it hit the ground, and it's a point for the Rangers. So, wait, no. Okay, now it's 3-3. Whatever happened tied it at 3. Let's put it that way. Maybe number 3, Schaefer, serving. Sent back now, kept alive by Holland. I'm going to get that one right eventually here. Hollenhorst, and then Hollenhorst will bump it back over. Pike on the set. Middle of the attack is over. Nice dig out there by the Rangers. Bump back over there by Pakarinen. And that one sent out of bounds. And was there a net violation first? There was. It's a net violation on the Rangers. So the point goes to the Panthers. Even though the attack went out of bounds, the point goes to the Panthers, and it's 4-3. (5-3) now. Back to serve here for Park Rapids is Erica Sellen. Sellen standing serve, just makes it over, and a nice recovery there, and sent right back. Howard Thomas on the second touch, now punched over there by, that was Rachel Pappenfuss for the Rangers. Starting to get familiar with the names now. That'll be a kill for the Panthers. 6-3 as they double up here on the Rangers in set 2. here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Also want to thank Stein Seed and Park Rapids High School for bringing you broadcast coverage of the Panthers this fall sports season. Got football tomorrow night for the Panther fans as well. 7 o'clock kickoff. It'll be right here on Magnitude Sports. So if you know of a nice restaurant, maybe a nice hotel or something in the area, comment that in the chat, and I'll give it some thought. I'll check it out. 7-3. Otherwise, it's a long round trip drive for me, so that's not return. It'll be 8-3 now. And a timeout is called by the Rangers, so we'll take one with them. 8-3 in favor of the Park Rapids Panthers. We'll be back in just a moment.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
All right, 8-3 in favor of the Park Rapids Panthers here as a return for the second set. They are just getting underway in Perham between the Yellow Jackets and the DGF Rebels. They're going through starting lineups as we speak, so they're getting a little bit of a late start there. We're already into set 2 here. That serve is over, and it's going to be pounced down at the net. Riley Pike will punch it down, and it's 9-3. And after a rough first set for the Rangers, it looked like that they might regroup a little bit here in set 2 as we were tied at 1, 2, and 3, but Park Rapids would break the tie at 4-3, and now they've scored, let's see here, they've scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight so far. And that streak will come to an end. It's now 9-4, courtesy of number 4, Samantha Hatchie, and it's going to go into the hands of some Madison Auer Thompson for the serve. Serve is over successfully. We'll set it up middle in the attack, and that one's dug out by Auer Thompson. Now sent back over there by Hatchie. And bad angle at the net, and that is a point for the Rangers, and it's 9-5. So back-to-back points. Trailing 9-3, now 9-5 the score. Far side attack is over, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be 9-6 now as the Rangers have scored 3 straight. R. Thompson with the serve. Serve is over. First touch there by Tretbar. Oh, sent back over, and it drops in bounds. Nice job there by Abby Feltz, number 2. 10-6 your score. Serve from Ishins is over. R. Thompson sends it back, free ball, and tipped at the net. R. Thompson with the touch, bump set, and it's sent over there by Andrews. Now sent back by Feltz, and that will fall for a point for Park Rapids. 11-6 your score. Jump serve over. And that one is sent over by Hatchie. Tip back over, and a couple of touches right back over the net. And a little joust for it, and Rangers recover nicely there on that kill attempt. And they will not be able to recover from that one. Riley Pike gets another point on the board for the Panthers. It's 12-6. As Park Rapids doubles up here on the Rangers. Little jump serve there from Ishins is over. They'll set it up. Middle net attack gets put over. Nice dig out there by Riley Pike. Now sent back over by Feltz. They'll set it up. Near side attack here for Hatchie. And that goes into the net. And another point here for Park Rapids, 13-6. Another jump serve there from Ishins. Set it up, far side attack over, but out of bounds, and another point for the Panthers, 14-6. And a little miscommunication there. The point's going to go to Crosby Ironton, I believe. No, it's going to go to the Panthers. He initially pointed over to. Yeah, that's what I thought. 15. It should be 15-7, or it should be 14-7, and not 15-6 like it shows in the scoreboard. All right, so 14-7 is the score, and now with that, it is 15-7. Okay. So I was right that whole time. 15-7 is our official score now. And is that 4 touches? Yep, it is. I think somebody lost count of the touches there, and they tried to go for an extra setup. 16-7 now in favor of the Panthers. Serve is over. And Hatchie sends it over. Free ball for the Rangers. No one hits the ceiling. There's the second touch. Now pushed over with two hands by Hatchie. And he'll shot the chase after it, and the Rangers will get the point. As the Rangers cut the lead in half now. Serve will go into the hands of Samantha Hatchie. Hatchie serve over. Now they'll set it up for middle net attack there from I can't see who that was. Looked like number 9, but it might have been number 8. And it was number 8. So number 9 looks like number 8. It's Chloe Tretbar. Got that one figured out now. 16-9. The Rangers get another point. Hatchie's serve is over. There's the set. Here's Pike. And that set goes over the net, and slamming the door shut is Riley Pike. 17-9. And Riley Pike has been the star of this Panther volleyball team every single time they've made an appearance here on Magnitude Sports this season. I think this is about the 4th or 5th time that we've seen the Panther volleyball team this year. And that will make it over. Panthers will control it. That's Tretbar. Did she get it through the blockers? She did. It's going to be called a lift, actually, so no kill for Tretbar. It's a touch violation. Either way, it's a point for the Panthers, and they double up once again. The score is 18-9. Back to serve is Riley Pike. She has 4 aces tonight, got 3 of those 4 on the first 3 serves of the match. Nice kill there. That is Josie Schaefer with the kill, 18-10. As the Rangers break into double digits now, and they'll get the serve back. Serve will go into the hands of Cheyenne Andrews. Andrews with a running jump serve. Floats it over the tape. They'll go on the attack. Tipped at the net. Gives it a chance to go up into the air and have the Rangers control it. Now Pike will set it up, and that's going to be a lift, I believe. Yep, that's going to be a lift. A touch violation. And it's now 18-11, and the Rangers are within 7. Cheyenne Andrews on the serve, and that serve goes into the net, 19-11. And that'll be 4 touches. So a free point there for the Rangers, 19-12. Back to serve, Bryn Hollenhurst. Hollenhurst serve over. Pike will set it up. Far side attack sent over there by Haley Ishams. And it is out of bounds, and point for the Rangers. 19-13 our score now. Hollenhorst with the serve. Pike will back set it here on the attack. Dug out nicely there by Hatchie. Sent back over. I believe that was, no, couldn't quite see who that was actually. Hollenhurst will chase after it. Now our Thompson has to send it over. Hits the antenna. That's a point for the Panthers. 20-13 as they go up by 7. Rangers have cut the lead to 5 now, 20-15. Once again, Josie Schaefer on the serve. That serve hits the tape as it comes over. Panthers able to recover. Attack from behind the 10-foot line is over. And now that one's through and down. Keena Sturwalt with the kill. 20-16, and a timeout is taken by Park Rapids. We'll take the one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, 20-16 here as the Rangers have trimmed the lead down to 4. After trailing by as much as 9 at one point in this game when the score was 18-9. And since then, the Rangers outscored the Panthers 7-2. And that is going to be 4 touches. Yep. 8-2 run for the Rangers now. It's 20-17. Schaefer on the serve. Standing serve is over. Panthers control it. Pike will set it up. That one's over. Dug out by R. Thompson. Sent back over by Hatchie. And the middle of the attack there for Villoria. And I believe that's a double touch. Actually, it's 4 touches. Either way, it's a touch violation. And it's 21-17. Panthers take a 4-point advantage here in the second set, leading the match 1-0. They won that first set 25-15. Hard serve over and down for an ace. Erica Sellen with the ace serve. That's the 6th ace of the night. 1 to Sellen, 1 to Yelanimi, and the other 4 to Riley Pike. Makes it 22-17, and there's a point and a kill for the Rangers, and it's 22-18. R. Thompson with the serve. Hits the tape as it goes over. Now they'll go up for the attack. Tried to get the block at the net, but pushed it through the blockers. The Rangers were able to cover. Sending over a free ball was Andrews to the Panthers. Now the Panthers send a free ball back. R. Thompson with the first contact. Now they'll set it up. Middle of the net attack there for Andrews. And Andrews gets the kill. 22-19. All of a sudden, the Rangers are right on the doorstep of being right back in this set. Definitely want to score the next point, if not the next two, to keep themselves out of hot water. And that was down. It's on the floor for a kill, so it's 23-19 now as the Panthers look to close in on a set 2 victory potentially here. Jump serve is over. I believe that was Ishins. No, check that. That was, yeah, it was Ishins on the serve. That point will go to the Panthers, and it's set point. 24-19. Ishins' serve is over. They'll set it up. Backside, punched over, controlled by the Panthers. Far side attack for the win, and they got it. Valoria gets the kill to send the home team to a 2-0 lead in the match. 25-15 and 25-19. Your finals in sets 1 and 2. Set 3 is right around the corner here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back in just a moment.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Sweet chaos. delightfully disruptive.
Something with your hair?
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back as we get ready for set 3 with the Park Rapids Panthers leading the match 2-0, 25-15 and 25-19 your scores. And the sets 1 and 2, and now we go to set 3 and see if Park Rapids can close this one out or if Crosby Ironton will get another crack in set 4 or not. Right now at the Hive, it is set point in set 1 with the Perham Yellow Jackets leading 24-20 over the DGF Rebels. So we'll keep you updated on that one, as that one expects to go final soon here in the first set. And the serve from Andrews is over and in for an ace. First ace of the night for the Rangers, and they get a 1-0 lead here in set 3. And that will do it for set 1 in Perham. 25-20 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They'll move to set 2 here in a little bit. 1-0 here off the ace serve by Andrews. Back-to-back ace serves for Andrews. Two aces on 2 serves, and now that one soars out of bounds, and the Panthers are on the board. It's 2-1. Another point here for the Rangers, and they take a 3-1 lead now here in the third set. Hollenhorst to serve here for Crosby Ironton. That one's over. Pike will set it up. Far side attack is sent into the net on the swing by Tretbar, and it's another point here for the Rangers, and it's 4-1 now. And that is not going to be returned. It'll be 5-1. And that is blocked out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. 5-2. As the Panthers will get the serve back. Serve will go to Abby Feltz. Check that. There's a 1 in front of that, too. It's Yelanimi. And that is an ace serve for Yelanimi. It's her second ace of the night. As it's 5-3 now in favor of the Rangers here in set 3, with the Rangers trailing the match 2-9. Bump back over. Set there by Schaefer, and it's down for the kill. And another point here for Crosby Ironton, and it's 6-3 as the Rangers double up here on the Panthers. Only 3 ties. They came back in set 2 when the set was tied at 1, 2, and 3. Park Rapids broke the tie at 4-3 and never looked back. Cruised ahead to a 25-19 victory in that second set. And right now, it's the Rangers who have a little bit of momentum on their side. It's 7-3. Josie Schaefer on the serve. Pike will send it back over in 2. Hollendorf will keep it alive. Now sent back over by Hatchie. Pike on the second touch. Middle of the net attack is through the blockers, and there'll be a double touch. 7-4 now. Middle net attack is down for the kill. On the swing is Natalie Valoria. 7-5. Serve from Tretbar is over. And bad angle at the net there on the diving dig out by Hatchie, and Hollenhurst couldn't do anything with it. Makes it 8-5. Or I'm sorry, makes it 7-6, my apologies. And that's going to be 4 touches, and we are tied for only the 4th time in the match and the first time in set 3. Well, I take that back. We are not tied. I was a point behind in my written down score. 8-6, and now at that point it's 8-7. So we were not tied. 8-6, and now 8-7. And that is an ace serve. Erica Sellon with her second ace of the night. So now 3 Panthers have 2 or more aces. Sellon and Yelanimi with 2, and Riley Pike with 4. We're tied at 8 now. Now we're tied for the 4th time in the match. Just had to wait a couple more points. That is out of bounds, and that should give the point to the Rangers, I believe, and it does, yeah. Serve is over. Touch there set up by Sellon. The attack is through the blockers and down for the kill. Far side kill is in. That knots us up at 9. Tied at 8 and tied at 9 here in the 3rd set. And that one's sent over. Hatchie into the net. And the Panthers take their second lead of the match. Actually, their only lead of the set at 10-9. They were tied at 8 and tied at 9, but never had the lead until now, and now they have a 2-point lead at 11-9. And a miscommunication there will give the point to the Rangers. 11-10. Right now it's tied at 6-6 in the second set between Perm and DGF. That game is live on Magnitude Sports as well. That one soars out of bounds, and it will be a point for the Rangers, and we're tied once again. Third time that we were tied in the third set. We were tied 3 times in the second set. We were tied no times in the first set. Second set tied at 1, 2, and 3. The third set tied at 8, 9, and now 11. Nice dig out by our Thompson. Middle of the net attack is over, and a nice dig out on the opposite end there by, I believe that's Kylie Persons. That one's tipped, falls for a point for the Panthers, and that makes it 12-11. That is out of bounds. And that'll tie us up at 12. That serve into the net. Service there will give the lead back to Park Rapids. Now put it into the hands of Riley Pike. Pike's serve is over. And that one will follow the floor, and it'll be a point for the Panthers, 14-12, as they take a 2-point advantage now. And as I look back, there's only been one other time. Well, no, I take that back. Yeah, there's only been one other time in this set where they had a 2-point advantage, and that's back when the score was 11-9. Far side attack, nicely dug up by our Thompson. And now a free ball sent over there by Schaefer. Nice dig out there by, that was Jada Mitchell, number 2. She's a senior this year. We'll set it up, and the setup goes over the net and down for a very unconventional kill, and we're back within a digit. It's 14-13. Rangers with an opportunity to tie here. And they will tie it up. They'll tie it up on the ace serve by Hollenhurst. Her first, the third of the night. The other two belong to Cheyenne Andrews. And that will be another ace. So now both Andrews and Hollenhurst have 2 aces on the night. And they have taken a 15-14 lead off back-to-back aces. And they are in a commercial break right now in Perham, so not sure what the update is on that one. But as soon as they come back, we will give you an update. No ties, no lead changes in the first set. We had 1, 2, 3 ties in the second set, and all 3 of the lead changes went to Park Rapids at 2-1, 3-2, and 4-3. And now here in the third set so far, I love that song, but YouTube does not like it at all. So we're going to turn down that mic for a little bit here. So far, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ties. And the lead changes have gone to Crosby Ironton at 9-8, Park Rapids at 10-9, Park Rapids at 12-11, and Park Rapids at 13-12. And now on back-to-back ace serves by Bryn Hollenhurst. The first one tied it at 14, and the second one giving them the lead, and it's another ace serve. She's now got 3 in a row, just like Riley Pike had earlier in the game. Matter of fact, on the first 3 serves of the game. And it's 16-14 on the third ace in a row by Hollenhurst. And nobody can get beyond that 3 in a row mark, but they still get the point. And now it's 17-14 in favor of. That serve is over. Pike will set it up for the attack on the far pin. It gets through the blockers. R. Thompson will dig it out, and I think, yep, they have to get it over on that touch. I thought for a moment that might have been 4 touches, but it was not. Free ball back to the Rangers now as they set it up for an attack just in front of the 10-foot line. Blocked at the net, pushed back over, and falls inside the line. Nice job there by the Crosby Ironton Rangers, Josie Schaefer. And they take a 4-point advantage now at 18-14. 18-7 in the second set in favor of Perham at the moment. And that one falls to the floor, and that breaks. That breaks a 6-0 run here for the Crosby Ironton Rangers. And just out of bounds, and now the Panthers are on a 2-0 run of their own. It's now 16-18. Ulanimi on the serve. Joust at the net, and point for the Rangers. 19-16. And they're on the doorstep now, potentially forcing a set 4. And that one's down. Nice swing and attack by Chloe Tretbar. 19-17 our score. Tretbar's serve is over, and Tretbar serves up an ace. Her first ace of the night. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's 9 aces tonight by the Park Rapids area Panthers. And they've cut the lead down to 1. It's 19-18, and that goes into the net, and it's 20-18. Art Thompson will serve. Serve just barely over. Low dig out. Now the set and the attack. And it's over. And a nice dig out by Art Thompson. Set it back over in 2. Push back to the Rangers on that first touch. Bump, set it over. Pike will set it up. Far side, I believe that's Persons on the attack, and it was. Now they set it up for Hatchie. Hatchie blocked at the net, and that will go for a point for the Panthers. 20-19 our score now. And the Panthers get the serve back and a chance to tie it up. And that will not be returned. It'll be a point for the Panthers, and we're knotted up at 20. Last time this thing was tied, the score was 14-14. It was tied up by an ace by Bryn Hollenhurst. She'd get another ace to take the lead and another ace to give her a 2-point lead. They haven't given that up until right now, tied at 20. And the Rangers will look to get the lead back here. That one's sent over and down, and they do get the lead back thanks to Cheyenne Andrews. That's 21-20. Back to serve is, I believe, Keena Sturwald. Far side attack is over. No, check that. It was actually Jada Mitchell on the serve. The two looked like a one. Blocked at the net, kept on the Panthers side, now pushed over. Set it up, and that is sent over there by Andrews. And they'll find the floor, and finding the floor is Abby Feltz. Tied at 21. Pushed over by Andrews. Riley Pike finds the floor. 22-21. And the Panthers take the lead at a crucial point in the set. And now it's up to the Rangers to make sure they score the next point. They don't want to get down 23-21. That could spell trouble. Serve hits the tape as it comes over. Now they'll set it up for the attack. Here's Hatchie. And that one's down. That's another kill. And it's 23-21, and the Panthers are right where they want to be. And a timeout is called. We'll keep it here during the timeout. Take a look in at Perham. It's 21-14 as the Yellow Jackets lead by a touchdown. Now make it 22-14 in the second set. It's now 23-14 in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets, so they are on the doorstep of taking a 2-set-to-none lead over the DGF Rebels after they took that first set 25-20. Rebels go on the attack, and that one, I believe, was tipped, and it should go, yep, it does, and it's 23-15 now. As we got a couple seconds left of our timeout here, it's 23-21. And the Rebels have scored again, so it's 23-16 now as we bring it back to live action here at Park Rapids High School. Serve is over, back over to the Panthers. Pike will set it up, far side attack, and it's down, and it's match point here for the Panthers. And the Panther fans are on their feet looking for a serve, and it comes back over on the dig out there on the serve by Persons. Rangers will set it up, middle net attack through the blockers and kept alive. Pike for the win. No. And Pike will get the win. 25-21. And the Panthers sweep it tonight here over the Crosby Ironton Rangers.
Please try carefully now. Park Rapids, we are Panther strong and Panther proud.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. All right, welcome back. Your final score here is the Park Rapids area Panthers improved to 5-11 on the season with a 3-0 sweep over the Crosby Ironton Rangers, who fall to 4-11 on the season now. In the first set, it would be Riley Pike making it 3-0 off 3 consecutive aces. It's the first of 2 times that was done in this match, one by the Panthers, one by the Rangers. They would build that lead to 4-0 when the Rangers would strike first to make it 4-1. Panthers would increase that lead to 7-1, and then the Rangers would start to chip away and eventually find themselves at the score of 8-4. And then the Panthers would score points 9, 10, and 11 before the Rangers would score a .5 to make it 11-5. It'd be 12-5 Panthers, and then the Rangers would go on a short streak to cut it down to 12-7. Eventually 13-8, and then 14-15, 16, 17-8, 17-9, 17-10, 11-12, 18-12, 19-12, 20-12. And then it would be a couple of points scored by the Rangers at 20-13-14. And then the Panthers would score points 21 and 22 before the Rangers would score to make it 22-15. Then it'd be 23-15, 24-15, and 25-15 in that first set. No ties, no lead changes. In set 2, it was the Rangers who struck first to get a 1-0 lead. Tied at 1. Panthers take the lead change at 2-1. Tied at 2. Panthers take the lead change at 3-2. Tied at 3. Panthers take the lead change at 4-3. Build that up to a score of 9-3 before the Rangers scored again. And they would score 3 in a row to cut the deficit down to 9-6. And then it was... and then the Panthers would go on another scoring streak, scoring points 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 before the Rangers would score again to cut the lead in half at 14-7. Panthers make it 15, 16, 7. And then a couple of points by the Rangers made it 16-9. And then a couple of points by the Panthers made it 18-9. And then it'd be 18-11 on 2 more points as the teams would trade 2 points in a row. And then 19-11, 19-12, 19-13, 20-13, 14-15, 16-17 before the Panthers would score to make it 21-17. They would score again to make it 22-17. And then the Rangers would score points 18 and 19 before the Panthers scored again to make it 23-19, and they would cruise forward to the 25-19 victory in set 2. A total of 3 ties in that, 1, 2, and 3, and all the lead changes at 2-1, 3-2, and 4-3 went to the Park Rapids Panthers. And then in set 3, it would be the Crosby Ironton Rangers who would strike first. They'd build themselves up a 2-0 lead, hang on to that lead until the game was eventually tied at 8-8. Rangers would take the lead change at 9-8, tied again at 9. The Panthers would take the lead change at 10-9, make it 11-9, 11-10, tied at 11. Panthers take the lead at 12-11, tied at 12. Panthers take the lead at 13-12. And then 14-12, 14-13. Then it would go into the service line for the Rangers would be the senior Bryn Hollenhorst, and she would serve up an ace to tie it at 14. Serve up another ace to give her team the lead at 15-14, and then serve up another ace to give her team a 16-14 lead. They'd build that lead off the 3 aces up to 18-14 before the Panthers would score again to make the score 18-15. Panthers would score the next 2 to make it 18-16. And then 19-16, and then 2 in a row by the Panthers would trim the lead down to 1 as the Rangers at that point would lead 19-18 but score to push the lead back to 2 at 20-18 right before the Panthers started to attack again. They'd score the next 2 to eventually tie the set at 20-20. Rangers would take the lead at 21-21, and then the Panthers would tie it up at 21-21, take the lead at 22-21, score the next 3 to win the set 25-21. So a 3-set sweep tonight here for the Panthers over the Rangers. The junior varsity game went to Park Rapids, 2 sets to none, 25-16, 25-17. They also, following set 2, played an 18-minute scrimmage, and Park Rapids would get the advantage in that one, 24-22, before the clock ran out of time, and they and pushed the players off the court. So once again, they got about an 18-minute scrimmage set, and Park Rapids was able to put up 24 points in that 18 minutes, while Crosby Ironton was able to put up 22 in that 18 minutes. But that one was a back-and-forth battle. I remember taking, because they weren't keeping the notes on the scoreboard, so I decided to keep it in my notebook here, and that was a back-and-forth battle. It was a really good, entertaining scrimmage set there for the JV team. But once again, the official score on the JV game is 2-0, 25-16, 25-17. And for the varsity, 3-0 in favor of the Panthers, 25-15, 25-19, and 25-21. Coming up next here for the Crosby Ironton Rangers. Actually, we'll take a look at the Park Rapids schedule first. They will have a road matchup on Monday, taking on Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines in Wadena Deer Creek. They come back home on Magnitude Sports on October 11th to take on the Barnesville Trojans, and then they wrap up the regular season at East Grand Forks. For the Crosby Ironton Rangers, they have 3 more games of the season as well. Two of them on the road and one of them at home. The first one on the road at Swanville on Tuesday. Then they're home Thursday against Carleton. They wrap up the regular season Tuesday, October 18th, on the road in Moose Lake, taking on Moose Lake Willow River. So we wish the best of luck to the Rangers in the remaining 3 games of their season. We wish the Park Rapids Panthers the best of luck in their next game at Wadena Deer Creek. We'll see the Panthers again on October 11th when they take on the Barnesville Trojans. And that game will be here on the Magnitude Sports Network. And taking a look at our schedule here, you can find the schedule at our website at magnitudesn.com. Also on YouTube and Instagram at Magnitude Sports, and then Magnitude SN, as we lost power to our some of our equipment here. But anyways, so that's where you can find us, and then you can go to the schedule button on our website and check out the upcoming schedule. And Park Rapids fans, circle tomorrow as the Park Rapids Panthers take on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. High school football kickoff 7 o'clock. That's one of 2 games we'll have for you tomorrow here on Magnitude Sports, as Bob and Jason will have the Perham Yellow Jackets taking on the Osaka Silver Streaks as well at 7 o'clock tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Park Rapids and Barnesville on Tuesday. And then Thursday, Barnesville, Pelican Rapids, and Perham and East Grand Forks in a volleyball football doubleheader on Thursday night. That means we just have 1 game Friday night, and that will be the Kindred Vikings and the Ellendale Cardinals. Kindred Vikings looking to wrap up the regular season at home with an undefeated record intact, but the Ellendale Cardinals will certainly make a push to end that undefeated record. So we'll see what happens Friday night here on Magnitude Sports. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our website at Magnitude SN. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, then you can check out the final scores tabs and get the final scores to every match here on Magnitude Sports. That will do it for us tonight. We thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, your final score in this one was 3-0. The Panthers, 25-15, 25-19, and 25-21. We'll wrap it up tonight, and we'll talk to you again here tomorrow on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting.
Has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.